Hey guys, welcome. I'm at home. And I don't know, I'm just trying to find a space to record this next video. um, hmm, Hold on. I I think this is where I want to record the video. Anyways, adjustment of the camera. Sure. There we go. Hi. How are ya? So today, while I was on my breakie, I was like sitting under the tree that I normally sit under, and I was thinking about like jealousy. I made a video on jealousy before, but I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but seriously, like I'm just kind of like in my own world doing my own thing, like 90% of the time. And I don't know what it is. Like I don't like attention. I don't like to like, how do I say this? I would prefer to be like someone in the background, like doing what I need to do in order to get things done. Like I'm not the type of person that is like, "Hey, look at me. Look at me. I got this done." No, I don't like that. I don't like that kind of attention. But it's really strange because I do attract attention to myself for whatever reason. I don't get it. It's really strange. And how am I going to stitch this video together? Also, I've noted like as far as like my participation in this world, I like to like build people up. Like I like to support people's success. That's it. I like to support people's success. And I honestly try to do it quietly, but I also show up as myself when I do these things. And it's really weird. Like for me, it's like I value collaboration and cooperation. Like I haven't really been competitive. Like for me, like if I were to compete, it would be to better myself. You know, like how can I do better than what I did before in my own like sphere. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like, oh, this person is doing so good. Let me outdo them. No, not really. I just even when I play games, and I might have mentioned this in videos before, but you can tell a lot by a person's personality by the way they play games. Like there's some people who are like super competitive, like they always want to win, and they'll do whatever it takes to like win, and if they lose they're like sore losers. I'm so not that person. Like I play the game to play the game, and when I play the game, I use it as a reference point, I suppose, so I can understand like another person's disposition and their personality, and then also I can watch how I am reactive or responsive. But a lot of times, like for instance, like I've taught a lot of people how to play like backgammon. I love backgammon, and sometimes I'll see them make a move, and I'm like, oh, are you sure you want to do that? And then I'll help them course correct. I'm like, because if you do this, you'll be at a higher vantage point as far as winning the game. So I'm not like, oh yeah, they're gonna mess up. No, 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 no. I'm like, oh, are you sure you want to make that move? And then I'll tell them why or why they shouldn't, and then I'll leave the option up to them. But it's basically like I use playing games as like a learning tool and also reference point to understand my opponent better, like where their mind state is at and how they operate. Because I mean, if you think about it, like this is a fucking game, right? Kind of, sort of. And then you can see like who's like really like, I don't know, in for themselves and who's actually wanting to help someone else succeed. And for me, it's very prevalent in the way I play games because I'll like, like I'll tell people like, hey man, if you make that move, that might put you at a disadvantage. If you do this move, you will win, or your chances of winning is higher. And I'll like fully like walk them through it, so we learn together and we both can succeed. But anyways, where's it going with this? So like whenever I choose to enter any type of, I want to say, collaboration, whether that be work, whether that be personal, whether that be like, friendship or familial, whatever, anytime I enter into some type of collaborative connection, I'm there to basically help these people succeed. But I've noted that I attract a lot of jealousy, and it's really weird. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, okay, wait, why am I attracted? Why am I attracting one? Why am I attracting attention that I normally or I really don't want to attract? And two, why are the people that I'm trying to help succeed becoming jealous of me? It's like, I think you guys know. I think you know. If you know, you know. It's a feeling, and you can tell. Like these people are out to get you when you're on their fucking team. Make that make sense. That's so weird to me. Like, if somebody is on your team and say like the person on your team is like the MVP, why would you be jealous of them? Why wouldn't you like be happy? Like, yeah, man, this person is on my team. We're helping each other out. Um, you know, Whatever. Like, why? Because I'd be like, man, this person is like, is cool as fuck, and like, I'm so glad we're on the same team. No, these people like see you as a threat. They get jealous, they get envious, they send the evil eye towards you, and it's fucking weird. It's like, wait a second, aren't we on the same team? Oh, so I was like trying to pick this apart in my head. I'm like, why is it like that? Like, why does that dynamic exist? And it basically boils down to like, these people aren't grateful. Seriously, they're not grateful. Instead of being like grateful for what they have, grateful for having you in their life, grateful for having you on their team, they're seeing you as a threat. Like, oh, this person is taking away the attention that I should be getting, or this person is coming up with ideas that I should have came up with, and oh, this person is, you know what I mean? And they see you as a threat, like you're their op when you're actually on the same team. Isn't that fucking weird? Like, so weird. But yeah, I did get to the root of that, and it's just they're not grateful. Because if you're not grateful, then you're not. If you're not grateful, then you're not grateful. So instead of like seeing yourself as blessed and like, oh, I'm so blessed to have this person in my life. I'm so blessed that this person is helping my business grow. I'm so blessed that this person is helping me grow as a person. They're seeing you as like, oh, how come they get things that I don't get? And how come like, they're evolved, or how come they're manifesting like the life that I want? What? So weird. What I haven't put my finger on yet is like how to deal with these people. You know what I mean? Because you can't convince people, you can't change people, you can't alter their perception unless they like consciously choose to do that. And until then, I just feel like they're just gonna see you as like their opponent, which is so weird. I guess like the best way to deal with this is one, accept that's their nature, accept that's where they're at, accept that like these people are ungrateful, and then like maybe like limit your time with them. I mean, you definitely don't want to like play dumb and play small. I mean, I've been researching this like low key because I'm like trying to like unravel it in my mind. How can I create balance and harmony with this dynamic? And some websites say like, oh, don't show off, don't. So basically, don't show up as yourself. Like, it's not our fault. And I'm not trying to sound like arrogant or like I'm bragging, but it's not our fault that our energy is high vibe. It's not our fault that we are grateful for the things that we have, no matter how small. It's not our fault that, like, why are we going to play small so someone else can feel better about themselves? Maybe that's something that they need to encounter us until they realize that maybe they should be grateful. Maybe they should like, I don't know. Like for me, it's just like so freaking weird. It's like, hello, I'm like on your team. I'm helping you build your business. I'm helping you to, you know what I mean? Like improve yourself. And, but I'm the op and you're jealous. It's like, yeah, maybe you should just be grateful. So one of these people that I encounter like pretty regularly, I asked this person like to name three things they're grateful for, and they couldn't. So that just kind of like is a really great example that my it's a really good example of my theory having some accuracy to it. I mean, they couldn't even think of three things to be grateful for, which to me is just like, whoa. Like, you know, like for me, it's like if somebody asked me name three things I'm grateful for, right away I'd be like, well, I'm grateful that, you know, I'm alive. I'm grateful that my body is in working condition so I can still move and do things and experience things and do what I need to do while I'm here. You know, I'm grateful for, like, I don't know, like having a roof over my head, having, I don't know, there's just so many things to be grateful for. I'm so grateful, you know, to have jobs that I have so that I can do things that I enjoy doing. You know, I am so glad I get to serve people and have these great conversations and connections with them. You know, I'm so sometimes I'm grateful for like this little bee that landed on my finger or like the flower that bloomed. I don't know. It's the the sky, the sun, the rain, everything. I'm grateful for everything, you know. But yeah, it's weird. I guess everybody is in their own gradation of consciousness and awareness, and we're just all here to like play our role in the schematic of things. And you know, you would think that people would learn, but then some people will take a longer time to learn. Like, they're definitely gonna have to repeat lifetimes, guys. Yeah, if you can't learn the lessons in a lifetime, then you're gonna repeat it. It's like going to school. You know, if you didn't pass the grade, then you're gonna repeat. That's all I have to say. Should I post this fucking video? I don't know. I might. I might post this video. And then I might privatize it. Anyways, yeah, that was currently on my mind. That's what I wanted to express. If you learned something from it, cool. If you didn't, that's cool too. Yeah, life be lifing like that. Anyways, I hope you have a marvelous evening, marvelous afternoon, marvelous morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And yeah, just keep taking care of yourself, safeguarding your energy, safeguarding your resources, safeguarding your time, you know, and keep being fucking awesome. Don't fucking be small because other people don't know how, because of other people's insecurities, I suppose. That has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them, and they need to work it out. Anyways, thank you for stopping by. Blessings to one and all. Amen.